wonder if I can use it. No, I cannot.
The reason why they want you to stop using water is so they can keep all the water to use for all the fires that keep happening.
Yeah, but the reason that there's a lot of fires is because you guys are running out of water. Yeah, California's all jacked up. That must be terrible. If I can just ash in the air. Wow. Sounds like California as a state should just stop being a state.
Black smoke.
Yeah.
So you know it's bad because it's black.
Oh yeah. No, you know it'd be bad if it was red. Red is bad. Code red. Anything red.
Indians.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
When were you out of the drought? I missed that.
Davison's right. You put on a big show.
I completely missed that.
Left behind for everyone else.
What brought this on, Officer Friendly?
Fisk is gonna get off.
I doubt that. We got decades worth of evidence on the big guy.
Not anymore. Evidence truck got hit on the way to lockup. Whatever was on those hard drives is as good as gone.
Big Willie isn't getting off that easy. I'll get those drives back.
Okay.
All processed evidence has RFID tracking tags applied. I should be able to find the hard drives if I track the tags. Gotta move fast. I make fun of Jameson, but his constant bad-mouthing me really hits home with some people. I mean, Fisk's men steal the drives from the cops, and somehow that's my fault? Well, the important thing is to make sure Fisk doesn't get away with this.
Hey man, maybe you can get your water from New York. New York got the best water in the goddamn country.
That's a damn lie.
No, in reality, New York water is one of the best waters in the country.
Looks like they've wrecked the drive.
That's fucking sad.
Time to ruin Willie's welcome home party.
Yeah, a lot of the water from Europe is clean, especially Asia. Oh my god, the Asians. They probably have the best water in the world.
No, they
especially
don't.
Japan.
Asian pollution is very high. Asians has worse pollution than most of the American governments.
But they keep their drinking water really clean.
You sure? I went to a few of them.
I'm not talking about like all of the water. I'm just talking about like the one that they use like to drink with and clean.
Yeah, New York is the same way. New York, because we get our water from upstate. That's why. New York tends to,
like every part of the state.
Yeah, most of New York City and most of New York State is because like there's a difference between the water and the pipes. Like the problem with New York and New York City is mainly pipes. Like the fact that we haven't changed the piping in most houses and most blocks for decades, if not over a century. Like the water is clean, it's just the water getting to you gets dirty by the pipes.
Oh yeah, I know. The water starts off clean and the good old Mother Earth, and then it gets
but like
saturated.
There are places where the water source itself has been polluted and corrupted, where you can't even get any water from the water source. So like the water source in New York, I think most of it is from that reservoir in
Which one?
There's one in Yonkers. I don't know if that one's still good, but there's also one in
Wait, you mean the one in Yonkers by White Plains, like Valhalla?
No, I'm talking about the one.
No,
there's a reservoir near the tracks. Not the tracks. The horse tracks, the horse racing place.
Oh, I am not sure where
near
that
the casino.
is. Okay.
On Yonkers Ave?
Fisk isn't going anywhere.
You don't know where the casino is?
Wait a second.
No, not offhand. I probably seen it like once going.
You ever taken
past it,
Wow, really?
the
Steal
7
him
bus
and bring him right back?
to Gettysburg?
but no.
You got better things to do
Nah.
with your time?
Like if I ever passed it, it was me driving, not.
Hey, cover!
Mm.
Hey, a little overkill, don't you think? You're just not very observant.
But yeah, I don't know if we get our water from there or somewhere farther upstate. A little farther, not too far away.
They're throwing everything they've got at us.
But yeah, we get our water from decent reservoirs.
What about the Hoover Dam?
Hoover Dam is like, I think I went to the Hoover Dam. Isn't the Hoover Dam in Seattle?
I don't know.
If it is, then I went to it because my brother was like, "Oh, look at the dam," and I was like,
The same
"This
place
dam
where
is
you were
not."
hiking.
Yeah, we hiked there. No, we hiked in 2 different places actually. We hiked in a smaller area where it was just a dam and a river. But
You couldn't believe your damn eyes.
nah, my brother was like, "Yo, look, engineering and shit." I'm just like, I don't care. I was more enthralled by the river because the river was cool.
Why?
The river and the waterfall.
Like he was his younger brother from back in the day. Like, look at the majesty that is what we have created.
Yeah.
And blah 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 stuff. Exposition.
Yeah. And I think my brother thinks that I can't enjoy things, and so I'm just like, it's not that I can't enjoy things, it's just that I don't always enjoy things. I don't.
Yeah, like, let me enjoy things I genuinely enjoy, so you get a genuine response. Otherwise, there'll come a point where you'll never be able to tell the difference between me being genuine and me not being genuine.
Yeah.
Which is actually kind of closer than most people think.
Yeah.
Which
It's
is
in
why
reality,
I try to
'cause-
always make sure people understand that, no, I really do not care. It's just gotten
Yeah.
to the point where I have to pretend that I kind of care so often that they kind of fused together.
Some of Fisk's men must have made it up top.
And it's like,
Yeah.
there are points where even I can't tell if I care or not care. It's just, I'm existing. It exists, and we're both together existing in this one moment. And that's it.
But yeah.
Don't let them get the drive.
But yeah. He was also trying to get me to go to like the airplane museum or whatever, and I was just like,
Don't really want to.
yeah. I like go with just chilling, relaxing. This is my vacation. Get to vacation. I
Even
just
though you
chilled out.
kind of was forced into it, right?
Huh?
Even though
No,
it was kinda
I
forced to go to
I
Seattle.
slept most of the day. The only time that I
No,
was
even
forced
though
to
you're
go
kinda
anywhere.
Forced into going to Seattle.
I'm sorry. I was
Not really. I made a choice. I'm not really forced into doing anything.
Much appreciated, officer.
one question.
It's interesting because my sister-in-law, we were at a restaurant. She noticed that like she said that it's harder to like see whether or not I enjoy the food that we're eating. And I was like,
Because you don't
no.
show the expression of...
Yeah, I'm not very
Like, let me
expressive.
let me just eat the food and, like, I'll tell you if it sucks or not.
Yeah, but then I was like, now you'll know if I don't like it. If I don't like it, I'm not gonna eat it. And I don't have any like
Yeah.
qualm against like, I don't have any of that. Oh, I don't want to disrespect the chef, or I don't want to da 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 da. I'm just like, I don't.
Nah,
Okay.
I'll like, yo, excuse me. Hey, waiter.
Yeah, I'm just like, if
Jose,
I
come
don't
here.
like it, I'm not gonna eat
You
it.
take this to Pepe Le Pew back there and tell him that this shit, it sucks.
Yeah. Pepe Le Pew. I think it was like a Thai restaurant too. That's pretty good. Food was pretty good.
Alright, you go back there, you tell Mario that this sucks, okay?
Mario. That a Thai name?
Would you prefer Luigi? That's definitely an Italian name.
No,
I just
Thai.
used-
Thai, not Italian.
Oh, Thai. Oh,
From
you said
Thailand.
Italian.
No,
Thai.
from Thailand.
Bao.
Exactly. Okay.
No, Bao Yan. Bao Yan. What's the last name? Yan. I might be pronouncing it wrong too. I'm pretty sure I am pronouncing it wrong.
Yeah.
I honestly forget the last name, but Bao Youngsun. Yeah, go tell Bao Youngsun.
I think we're good. I think we get the point of what you were trying to say. I think we can move on from that.
Okay.
Moral of the story is that if I don't like something, I'm not gonna eat it.
Like, yeah, this. Here's what I think of your food. Yeah.
I'm not gonna dish this. I'm not gonna be that guy. I'm not gonna eat it. I'm be like, I'm good.
They're like, oh, you made me this one. You see that one episode of Parks and Recreation where I forgot they give that the guy with the mustache a vegan burger or something, and he graciously accepts it and says, oh, thank you, and here's what I'm gonna do with it, and throws it out right in front of them. Because he's a meat eater, like hardcore meat eater. Yeah.
I would do the same thing to a veggie burger. If someone offers me a fucking veggie burger, I'd be like, fuck. Fuck. You better be a joke. You better be trying to prank me, and if you are, I'd be like, the fuck are you trying to prank me for? I don't do pranks. I'm not a prank guy.
Fucking burger. So make it a double because that was like such a bad taste.
Yeah. Fucking veggie burger.
Fucking veggie burger. Someone ever tried? Someone willingly served
get
me
up to make a
veggie burger?
Yeah, you had to season the shit out of it. You know what? Veggie burgers, some veggie burgers actually are worse for you than actual meat because they have to season the living shit out of it to make it taste good. They have to put like a lot of salt and a lot of random, really bad stuff to make it taste good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aren't you playing Overwatch?
No, he's watching me. Yeah. I was like,
you're watching what?
He's watching me play.
Oh, I didn't realize you went to share play with him.
Nah, I live stream.
Oh, your live stream?
Yeah.
Wait, does that mean you have the, our voices being recorded too?
Probably.
Ah. Okay. Would have been nice to know.
Okay,
just
got to give you a why. Something that controversial.
Just in case, say something that we don't want.
Recorded, yeah, because we do have a lot of conversations that would get other people fired.
Yeah.
Especially considering the fact that I'm going to be a teacher.
People fired.
So.
Oh yeah,
we have conversations that would get me. That would probably get me fired.
Years, yeah, and students find your channel, be like, teacher, this is you. And your boy from like 10 years ago, we found it. You probably destroy. What civilization would you destroy to get some good head? Also, would it be like really good head or is it like decent head?
Hey man, at the very least, I have a quotable. Something you can quote me on. Hey man, it depends on the civilization. A European civilization, probably. I destroy like
a meme, just
like
so
a European one. Just to get back.
What if that's how all civilizations collapsed in the past? Like just someone was like, you just give me like some really good head, and I'll like go destroy that entire civilization. Like,
Just
what if that's how
listening
Rome
to
fell?
the story recently about that.
About someone getting head to destroy civilization?
No,
Seems very
about
specific.
a war starting because of a woman. I forget what it was.
The Trojan War?
No, it wasn't the Trojan War. It was something that I
war
didn't
was started because of a woman.
Yeah, I know that. It was something that I didn't know started because of a woman, and I was kind of surprised.
I mean, when you think about it, aren't all wars started for women back in the day?
Yeah, kind of. Oh, in Africa. Nah, that's what I was thinking. Because in Africa there was like a it was like a big thing
The
with
women of
slavery.
your tribe is much more beautiful than the women of my tribe.
Because there are historians who equate European slavery to African slavery, and then some people also argue that it would be a very
still fucking slavery. So
That's what some people argue, that slavery is still slavery, but there are actually levels to slavery that
yeah, I know there are
people
levels
don't.
to slavery, but it's still slavery. It's
Not
just like,
necessarily.
your slavery is kind of worse than mine. Like even I'm like maybe you can
No.
tone it down a bit.
European slavery compared to like a lot of other slaveries around history.
No, I'm
European
just saying like
slavery
in
was-
general, like another slave owner is like saying, like hey guys, like I know we're both slavers, slave traders, we're in the slave gang, but it's like y'all kind of making us look bad over here with y'all whole extra steps to slavery. You know what this makes me think of? It makes me think of that episode of Rick and Morty when Rick and Morty went into the car battery, into the civilization that powered the car,
Yeah.
and found this other guy who was a scientist. No, that's what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, that's just slavery with extra steps.
Yeah, but it wasn't that simple. Like, the expectation of freedom was usually involved in slavery, that at some point you'd be free, or that at the very least your children would be free. The European slavery always implied. Like, European slavery was always and also you have to refrain from saying only European slavery, because everyone was doing slavery for centuries.
Yeah,
Just that
everyone's been doing
the
slavery.
European-
Slavery was cool.
Yeah, the European economization and introduction of slavery into a capitalist system is what made slavery so much worse. Because they needed to justify having all these people, and the way they did it was by race. It was always interesting because most of the time the justification comes after that. So it kind of makes the justification a lot less poignant or pointful or whatever you want to call it. It makes it a lot less like sensical. If you're gonna justify after the act, then what was the point of justifying in the first place? Just for your own conscience, or was it so that your people could live with themselves when they? What the fuck? Well,
Everything's quiet here now, Captain.
yeah.
Great. That's one more revenue stream Wilson Fisk can't use to pay his lawyers.
All right. I think I should do it. Drum. Characters? List. No. Oh. No. I always swing around and try to find some dating crimes. Not in the right place? Yeah. Wait.
What's our status in Sycamore? Demons are
It took a lot of failure for me to get good at the combat in this game. Like a lot of failure, like more than I care to admit.
Every hero started from the bottom.
Nah, but it took a lot more failures in most games. I don't know if it's because I was rusty, but or if this game is particularly challenging for me, but took a lot of failure.
Started on the hardest difficulties.
Nah, but I do that all the time.
Yeah, and you always come to this point where it's like, yo, I feel like this game is like more hard to have. You're like, I wonder why.
I don't go to that. I'm not surprised at how hard games are. It's just that what surprised me this time was how long it took me to acclimate. Because it always happens where I play at a harder difficulty, I complain for a bit, and then at some point I acclimate. But this game took me longer than most games. Because I kind of know when to...
Gun shooting, sword swinging game.
Yeah. You know what, it might have also been that as soon as I started getting acclimated, they would bring in new enemies, and then I have to re-acclimate to whatever this stuff. So, they haven't brought in a new enemy in a while, so. Or they have, it's just that they haven't been so new that I had to change my arsenal.
Glad I was here.
Like a while ago, I wouldn't have been able to do this specific thing.
But it was fun.
Without dying. Or at the very least without using my special abilities. Pardon me. Never. Part of me kind of hopes that that they do the same thing that they do in the Marvel universe.
I mean, it is connected.
No, to what? What do you mean?
The Marvel universe.
To the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, connected.
No, like there is like a connection there.
Not in the sense that the stories connect. That the characters
yeah, but the universe as a whole, it is connected with the other universe.
Yeah, if you're going in like comic books with like the multiverse sense, but I mean like in the same universe where they make a bunch of Spider-Man games or a bunch of Marvel games and have them be in the same universe. But I think they announced that they weren't going to do that. Because it'd be cool having like different Spider-Man games from different companies work in the same universe. And that should have been the last one. Oh, I still haven't done that one. Off to that one. Okay.
Hey Pete, do you remember that steam pipe explosion we were kids? Well, that's how Mom built this station to vent. It monitors the pressure in the pipes and pinpoints trouble spots.
There's a dangerous pressure buildup happening now. I've got to do something about it fast. Oscorp's satellites take seismic images of what's under the streets. If I hit the ground hard enough in the right spots, they can show me the high pressure points. Pressure like this usually means clogged release valves. Once I find them, I should be able to jar the clogs loose with another ground pound. Got my lenses tuned to the research station. High pressure will show up red, normal is blue. Okay, time to move.
Got had a ground pound.
I've got to drop onto the street hard to generate enough force. Found a trouble spot.
You know, look at someone in the video game and you're just like, oh, I'm gonna kill you so bad. Except I'm not from Spider-Man, so I don't care.
But that's not the only danger zone.
Most of the time.
Yeah. That time I'm just like, I'm gonna kill you, but I'm not from Spider-Man.
I don't have much time.
No, most of the time Spider-Man doesn't kill.
He doesn't directly kill, or he doesn't intentionally kill.
Most of the time.
Most of the time, except that one time that he killed Venom. Or at least he thought he killed Venom. He ended up killing Eddie Brock instead in one of the comic books.
Okay,
and Venom survived. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
but
Venom's
it was for his family.
Of really, he only needs like a little speck and he can come back.
Yeah. That is all.
Because like pretty much the only way to truly kill him would be to put him in some kind of enclosed container or like space and like just burn it super hard.
I can do it then. Yeah.
And then shoot it into space, into the sun, and you're good.
We're not out of the woods yet.
Yeah, but even then, like especially the way they've done Venom now. Yeah, the way they've done Venom now is they made him kind of they made him weird. I think I told you this. The way they made him have like a god that controls him, and I'll probably get into it because it's very complicated.
I don't remember Venom being a god, but okay.
No, but the symbiotes have a god that controls them all, and you should probably look it up because I've explained it a couple times. Yeah, kind of.
Station prevented a major explosion. Can't justify.
Except like each symbiote was created to combat lights, and so the god is kind of a god, basically the god of darkness. And so he created the symbiotes to destroy all light, and life is light, or the embodiment of light, or whatever it is. And so he created the symbiotes to kill everything. And that's why the symbiotes have very insatiable hunger for death. But the different symbiotes are categorized by the different things.
They also take on some of the personality of whoever they control.
Yeah. So like Agent Venom.
I wonder what it would be like if you took like a completely dark symbiote with someone who's like completely pure, innocent, like just wants love and peace, basically a hippie.
Imagine this.
I don't know.
Like I wonder if it would like find a gray area, or if like it would constantly be fighting, like for who gets to do what at what times, who would have more control where, someone gets like control during the day, then someone gets control at night, or like
giving the Carnage symbiote to Buddha.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty interesting.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see that dynamic, how it would play out.
Yeah.
I got my ass out of there. Sir, I understand you've been through a lot, but please refrain from using that kind of language. This is a family show.
Hey, Times Square.
Sorry. Anyway, I'm glad I split, because pretty soon, the cops and firefighters are there. Ah, the real heroes.
The fuck?
I think we can
What the fuck comes in after this?
I thought this was...
He's corrupted. You gotta go easy on him.
Alright.
Doctor, not a jail cell. I'll make sure he gets
Yeah,
one.
yeah, fuck you.
Sorry. How's it going?
I can't hit him. That's stupid. I want to fucking punch him in the face. I hate those guys. Fuck those guys. Trying to turn New York City into a militarized zone. Fuck those guys. Fuck the Merryweathers. Isn't that like supposed to be a... Yeah, that. It's gonna be like, isn't it supposed to be these? Yeah. Aren't these smaller than cars? Yeah, one of these cars can drive right through, or you could just drive right here. Either New York City hasn't designed this in a proper way, or the game didn't pay enough detail to design it.
Wait, what are you talking about?
The roadblockers that they have in Times Square to prevent people from running over people who are walking in the area, in the walking parts of Times Square. Alright, then what am I gonna do? Hey, Jimmy. Oh, wait. I haven't done that one. Start. I'm gonna do something. Alright, how do I do that? Hold triangle and circle and press in the direction to perform aerial tricks.
I'm glad she didn't get into any danger. Oh, and she told me she quit her job. Right now she doesn't know what she wants to do, but she's going to go to college and figure things out. So in the end, Keiko's going to start to clear. I plan on doing the same as well. No, that's not it.
Attention all units. We have confirmed reports of an active bomb. Report came in from near Estonia. Over.
Yes, man. What's going on?
But thanks to you, I finally come to realize my dream is to become a police commissioner.
My game says that?
That is what I need to start.
That's so weird.
It's the head of police operations.
Okay.
There are two incidents in the country that I never want to watch. That host is one. Someone to prey on the hearts of the people with cowardly, legally questionable methods. My father realized his life trying to catch a group of those people. Having people eradicate them all. Instead, I want to head an organization that will destroy the law and help rescue victims.
Leave me alone.
Okay, safe to disarm the primary device.
Continuation of my father's legacy.
Oh shit. Oh that.
Honestly,
Oh, you fucking asshole. Okay.
Studies outside of my studies. Thank you for all your help. It must have been difficult babysitting the uptight Miss President, right? Just kidding. Even so, I'm glad I asked. I think now I'll be able to see the world even more differently. Actually, I'm sure I can. Because
Got the key. Oh no. Fail safe trick. Timer's just engaged with the other mobs. Gotta move quick.
Oh, what am I doing? What are you doing? Did I do it? I did it. Look, I'm the Flash.
Thanks for that, Spider-Man. We'll take it from here.
You got it, officer. Always ready to do my part.
That was weird. Hello.
Why are you on live right now?
What do you mean, why am I online?
I'm watching you play Spider-Man live right now on YouTube.
Oh.
Why is he watching you? Why are you stalking us?
Yeah, I hear like my voice in the stream now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so shut the hell up.
Because a friend of mine wanted to check it out, wanted to see Spider-Man. So I was like, alright, let me live stream.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Why? You had a problem with live stream? Why are you watching?
I'm on YouTube chilling between classes, and I just keep said live.
You have
I
classes?
feel like you could be doing better things with your time.
You have class?
Yeah, I have class later in the day though.
Wow. It's a Jewish holiday. I don't have class.
Yeah, we have class on Thursday.
He doesn't believe in Jewish holidays.
One of the benefits of going to school in New York.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jewish holidays.
God, it's so weird hearing our conversation now.
Yeah, double.
I know, maybe you want to let me stop that before you say something you don't like.
Hey man, the conversation me and Devin have, can you hear Devin?
What?
Can you hear Devin through the mic?
He should be able to hear me.
Well, maybe. I'm like listening to a phone call.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we're talking, you should be able to hear him, but whatever. He's responding to what you're saying, which is weird, so I'm hearing him respond to what you're saying.
Because I can hear what he's saying.
Yeah.
Talking all that shit.
Huh?
How do you like the
It's
game?
the best Spider-Man game ever.
Amazing. Yeah, like Devin said, it's the best
That's the amazing Spider-Man.
Huh?
But you said it's amazing.
Yes.
Really wish these guys weren't so hostage.
Oh yeah, I did purposely do it.
Yeah, you totally did that purposely.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I find
Not
this
a
game
fun
very
game.
spectacular, superior to the other Spider-Man games.
They kind of like Doc Ock.
Oh, the Doc Ock, I have, first of all, I haven't gotten close to anywhere. But you're way ahead of me, so you know what, I should do that.
I'm just doing side stuff, so you shouldn't worry about that. Not doing anything
I'm
so
gonna go
good.
play it right now, actually, now, since I got time before class.
I'm actually wearing a Spidey shirt playing Spider-Man. Remember that Spidey shirt that I bought a while ago? The workout shirt that doesn't need that I don't like because my shoulders don't look good in it? I'm wearing it.
Alright, loser.
I am a loser. I don't care. I'm also waiting on my collector stuff tomorrow.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Didn't get the fancy collector's edition. Got one of the GameStop ones.
Okay. Don't die.
And we'll see how the day goes.
I mean, he just jinxed it, so
yeah. Alright, too.
See ya.
Rogue guy, I forgot to make fun of him for being a rogue guy. You know he's a rogue guy? He's a guy who wears robes. He bought a robe and he has my Amazon account, so I made fun of him for a good, like, 5-10 minutes.
What kind of robe?
Like, the type that you would see in movies worn by a white guy.
To manually make the research station data hubs.
That type of
I
robe.
need to go to the top of the Oscorp building
It
to line their
just
receivers.
see-through, open, in the middle robe that see someone, that you potentially could see someone's nuts through, which is the worst part of being about a robe guy. Right, what is this? This is problematic. Oh, man. I see.
Got it. Now to make more links in the chain.
How's this one? Be right back, though.
Man, it's
Alright.
getting bad out here.
It's not going to be a rainy day in New York City.
Got it. Uh-oh. The receiver's energy is giving me a positive charge, which means I'm at a high risk for lightning strikes. My charge is increasing. I gotta move fast or I'll get zapped.
That's not good. Hey, come on. What's it? I keep forgetting that it's not. That's really nice. That X does not need to be involved in this equation.
One more down. Can't stop the celebrate. My costume's insulation can protect me a little, but I can't afford many hits. Nature's so awesome, except when it tries to kill me.
Oh, there.
That one's set.
Hey, come on. That's not good.
Scientifically, I know why this is happening. It's hard not to feel like the universe is against me right now.
That's it. No.
¿Es loco?
No.
Dígamelo.
No, no tenía clase, ¿eh? Era un holiday de...
Sí, porque los niños todavía no van a clase todos los niños, normal. ¿Y cómo te diste cuenta? ¿Tu hermana?
Yo lo chequeé antes de salir. Yo no...
¿Qué quieres?
yo no pude ser la...
Looks like the whole city's one giant bug zapper. Getting pretty good at this.
So where does she go to school at?
Jason or Spider-Man?
Jason.
Oh, in Connecticut.
And they don't observe Jewish holidays?
No, apparently not.
Huh.
Upstate, they don't observe Jewish holidays.
No time to admire the view.
The more you know.
Wait, did Westchester WCC do that?
I think so. I don't know honestly.
I don't think my own school did. I don't think SUNY Purchase did.
I know not everywhere does it, but I'm like, I feel like you'd find more places that do it than that don't.
Depends on the demographics. If there's a high Jewish population in that demographic, then they would.
Oh, definitely. It wouldn't even matter if you didn't, because the students wouldn't come in.
Yeah.
Students and or faculty.
¿Ah? Yo comprar algo. Oh, I got bug zapped. I really hope I don't have to do all these again. I'm gonna be so mad. Oh my god, there's been like fucking 10, 15 of them, bro. Plus, the way Thunder works in this game is not how Thunder really works in the city.
Yeah.
It's like, how the fuck? Why is Thunder just hitting the ground and cars? In the city, they have devices and they have lightning rods to attract the thunder so it doesn't make contact with the ground. Why is this so not that?
Reasons. Maybe those devices aren't working properly, or they're being manipulated, or the thunder is literally being controlled in some way. That's also a possibility.
Maybe it's a video game thing, so that you to video game trying to work against reality to justify some of the.
It's literally being manipulated, like, because there are, there's that whole
Thor.
Yeah. So, but no, I was talking about Thor. I was talking about what's the name?
Electro.
Huh? Yeah.
Electro.
Yeah, Electro.
No, but it's
like
one of those things where I just think
time he would be able to somewhat control lightning.
I think it's one of those. Fuck. I think it's one of those video game things that are. Yeah, I think it's one of those video games.
Quick possibly sure.
No, motherfucker. Oh, yeah. This game really doesn't. There's a part of me that feels like I only have the right to complain if I'm playing on hard difficulty.
That you what?
That I only have a right to complain because I'm playing on hard difficulty. That if I was playing on easier difficulty, I wouldn't have a right to complain.
Well, if you're playing on easy, you wouldn't have a right to complain.
Yeah. That's why I complain a lot when I'm playing. What am I doing?
I did it.
And of course, there are just those moments in every game where, like, it's just this huge difficulty spike.
We can finally get out of this weather.
It just fucking comes out of nowhere. No matter what game it is, in every game, it just fucking pops.
Yeah. But I like it. I like that challenge. Especially, I usually do this for, well, I do this for a lot of games. I don't do this for, like, the like, really long RPGs or games that rely too much on stealth. Like, I wouldn't do that. I didn't do that for The Witcher. For The Witcher, I kind of chickened out and made it difficulty at some point because I was like, I don't have time to learn to be good at this game.
I just posted a new article.
Or
Oscorp announced Harry's research stations are providing valuable data, so they're fully funding them.
You're kidding. That's great. I just wish we could tell Harry.
He hasn't returned my calls, which is weird. I know how important this is to him.
His mom would be so proud. You really stepped up for her.
You helped a little yourself, Tiger. You're a good friend.
She called me Tiger.
So are you, MJ.
She called me Tiger.
And wherever Harry is, he knows that.
She called me Tiger.
But you're a spider.
No, but
Well,
that's
you're a spider tiger.
Spider-Man. Called me Tiger.
Oh, she's a spider tiger.
I don't know, I like it. Like when Mary Jane calls me Tiger. It makes me feel respect. Especially now that I don't think she's in the comics. I think she's like dating someone else in the comics, which is kind of, I don't know. No, actually, in the comics that I'm reading, they're married and they have a daughter. Not the mainline comics that I haven't read.
Isn't that the one where they die?
No.
Or is that
That's a different one.
What,
that was pre-reset. Pre-reset, they had like a spider girl. Spider chick, like Spider Girl.
Spider Woman person.
Spider Girl.
Lady.
I think she became Spider Woman at some point. She was
Spider
like,
with
I'm not a
vagina.
girl anymore. And in that universe, I think Spider-Man got injured and became decapitated, and that's why she takes his mantle. Because her father can't do his job anymore. Which is weird because he has like a healing factor, so...
Yeah, but it's not like his healing factor is like Deadpool or Wolverine.
Yeah, but I'd assume that they did something to his healing factor, or his healing factor didn't kick in.
Or even Deathstroke. Hell.
Or it is. Yeah, but I'd assume a healing factor just makes you able to heal better. So being debilitated.
Yeah, but there's a difference between like just being able to heal better. Because if you think about it, technically everyone has a healing factor.
Yeah, but I guess
it's just that, you know, people with powers might have a higher healing factor than others.
Yeah, and plus I never got into what actually caused his injury.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I mean, if you think about it, how good is a spider's healing factor anyway?
I'm not a spider. Yeah, I'm not.
Especially the one that he. No, I'm just saying in general. How good would a spider's healing factor? Especially the one that he got bit by. So you can make a closer comparison instead of just like a broad general spider healing factor thing. Probably could track down what spider bit him. Or what's the canonical spider for Spider-Man. I feel like they should keep it the same spider. Like, I don't feel like there should be a reason to change the spider that bites him.
Do you know what spider bit him? Like, do you know what the species of spider?
No. I mean, I might have heard it before, but it's not like something I would just remember off the top of my head.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, like, if they had, there's no reason to, like, switch from, like, a daddy long-legged spider to, like, that rare white spider, or maybe just the Black Widow spider. Like, there's no reason to keep switching up the spider. Unless they're trying to do some shit where, depending on the type of spider that bites you, you'll be closer in relation to that particular spider. Like how some spiders are more venomous, and some spiders don't have any venom.
Yeah.
So here, like, I mean, they could do something like that, but like I feel like it'd be unnecessary to do that. Unless they were to make like a spider team. That feels like something that they could do. Have some animated kid show probably. Like different spider people and their different spider abilities. And they form a hive, spider hive, colony thing, whatever. Something. They all have different spider abilities to do spider things, and they're all spiderific.
Take a selfie. Yeah, it's always interesting. I always enjoyed the multiverses of Spider-Man and the women. I think, it's weird you say that because his daughter, and unlike most other people who get the spider powers, wasn't bit by a spider. She just inherited it genetically from me. Which I don't think is how that works. But it's comic books, so it doesn't matter.
I would believe it.
Unless the spider itself mutated his genetics. No, not even.
Yeah, it did. It did mutate his genetics, though.
The thing is, like, there are certain things that, like, the mutation of sex organs is very specific. So, I don't think my knowledge of biology is very limited, but in modern times, a mutation of the body and a mutation of the sex organs are two different things. So unless the spider mutated both the sex organs and but then
remember
there was a storyline where his sperm gave MJ cancer. So I guess.
Well, first of all, I wouldn't understand how his sperm gave her cancer from spider, whatever. I'm not saying it's impossible.
It's radioactive.
I literally wouldn't understand it. Yeah. But remember, there's always that one thing they keep in common with Spider-Man is that he was bit by a spider and it mutated him. He's a mutant.
Yeah.
It's just that his latent mutant abilities weren't awakened. He was giving them.
Because in the comic books, there are actually storylines where sometimes he joins the X-Men, and then they call him mutant, but there's also storylines where they're like, well, you're not a mutant because you weren't born with these traits. You were given them in life. But then you could also argue...
Yeah, but you could also go back to like one of the latest movies they had, where like everyone has the mutant, like everyone has, I forgot what the hell they said exactly. I'm not sure if it was like the mutant DNA strands or like something. I forgot exactly what it was, but it was like everyone has potential to be a mutant. It's just that it has to do with like recessive and dominant.
Yeah.